Hello, my name is Julie and this is KS Mom Crochets, and today is going to be a look inside my binder, my vintage Doily binder. So I have this binder right here that is full of vintage Doily booklets, and I just thought that it would be fun to share with you all what Doily books, or mandala, whatever you want to call them, books that I have. So this one I'm actually working out of right now. I'm not going to go through every single pattern in these because this would be a very long video, but I will show some of them in there. But this is the first one, and it is called The Ultimate Doily Book, and it is by Rita Weiss, or Weiss. I think it's West, but I'm not sure. American School of Needlework is the publisher, and this book was made in 94. Yes, 94. And so, like I said, these are older. I don't think you can find them on Amazon or anywhere like that. But, you know, if you're out at a thrift shop, or, you know, you look on eBay or whatever your equivalent is of finding used things. There's also thriftbooks.com if you're in the US. I'm not sure what you use overseas or if these are available overseas, but I just want to share them. So, like I said, this is the Ultimate Doily book, and I absolutely love this. In the older books, a lot of them will have a colored picture. There's no step-by-step pictures. I mean, you just basically follow your pattern. You get one colored picture or one black and white picture. This one actually has both. It has colored pictures and black and white pictures, which I love. So here are two of them, and here are two more. I love that one. It's so pretty. And this one does tell you like each one is named. Okay, no. I lied. So this is produced by Rita Weiss, but each Doily is designed by somebody else, which I just realized. I didn't realize that. Okay, so in the middle of the book, you have more pictures of each Doily. So it does tell you what the name and number, or what page number each one is on. And then here is like the double page. I am currently making this one right here. This one right here is absolutely gorgeous. I would love to make that one day. I feel like I have made one out of this book, but I can't remember which one because I've made so many over the years. And then there is another page. And the thing about these older books is sometimes they maybe wrote in, somebody may have took notes, they may have marked off their rows, which is in this one, in pencil and in pen. Of course, if it's in pencil and you want to erase it, you can, but I love that. I love seeing, like this one right here has a little note on top. I don't know if you can see that, but it says curls too much. So this person tried to make this diamonds are forever, and they said it curled too much, you know? So I'm like, well, would it do that for me? I don't know. But it does. All of these are made with number 10 thread or bedspread weight cotton. It tells you approximately how many yards you will need. They use tiny, tiny little steel hooks. I don't use that. I use usually number 3 cotton for my doilies. I have made a few things with crochet number 10 thread, but I don't know if I would ever make like one of these huge doilies with one. I really enjoy the number 3 thread. So like I said, each one has the pattern, and then you also get a black and white big picture of each doily. So I really do love this one so much. It's so full of beautiful patterns, and I enjoy making these, and I thought maybe you all would be interested in seeing what that I have. The next one, I think these were from, I think somebody told me one time, I think, that these these were sold at Walmart at one point in time, but I'm not really sure. I know there's a couple that have Walmart stickers on them, but they are called Maid. Special doilies for special times, and each one has an article number and a book number. So this is article J.12 and book 364. And it's just like a little tiny, like this is a full-sized book, and this is like a tiny one. And there's the back. And I'm not sure, I think Maid was a thread brand, but I'm not sure if they make thread anymore or are still in business. I'm honestly not positive about that. But it does have the colored pictures in it. And then, like it tells you what page number each one is, and where they are shown. So there is another one. And each one is numbered, and then each pattern is just written out, and you just follow it like that. Here's another one. I think that's so pretty. And here is the last one. So there's 5 in this one. Like I said, it's just a tiny one. With these older books, you just don't, they didn't make patterns. They didn't break them down like they do now. And this one was copyrighted by Coates and Clark in 1992. So that is the first one. And then I have another one here called, it's also by Maid. It's called Timeless Doilies to Crochet, Article J12, Book 356. And this one was on clearance, I guess, at Walmart for $1.58 when this person bought it. So there's the front, and there's the back. And I know that there are a ton of these out there because I've seen them. This one was from 1991. So there's another one. So pretty. I mean, I would love to make all of these. There's that one with the contents page. So you get 6 in this one. And there's another one. It's a pinwheel. And then here, it's that one. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that one so much. And this one right here, I have actually made. This one used to be on my kitchen table, and I've misplaced it because I put it somewhere safe. But this is called the Burka Shells Doily, and it gives you, like, you can either make it small or you continue going and make it bigger. And I did make the biggest one. And it was a lot of fun to make. I do remember that one. A lot of the ones that I have made, especially when I first started making them, I gave them away. Okay, and then here's another Maid, and I think this is the last one that I have, and it's called A Celebration of Crochet, Article J12 again, Book 381, and it says CCA. So there's the front of that. And let's see when this one came out. This one was from 1993. So there's another one. And then there's that one. And then that one. I wish all of them had the bigger pictures, but I really love these older pamphlet type books. And this one right here, I actually had it in digital form. I got it from ePattern Central. I loved it so much that I wanted the physical copy of the book. And it's by Annie's Attic, and it's called 5 Hour Doilies. And there are 15 quick to stitch doilies that add classic beauty to your home. And I have made this first one right here, and I gave it to my sister. I do remember that. There's like the index page. And each one, I think each one has a colored version. And like some of them they did in like variegated yarn, so it's kind of hard to see the stitches and stuff. So I kind of wish that they had done them all like in a solid color. But they're still beautiful. And like I said, I loved how this one turned out. I would love to make that one again. I almost did make that one again. But I just haven't yet. And a lot of these will tell you the finished size and stuff in Crochet Cotton number 10 thread and what hook they use and all that. But I mean, you can 3-strand worsted weight yarn and make a rug. Like I literally have a rug in my floor that was made. You know, you can take any doily pattern and make a rug. You can use worsted weight yarn if you want. You just have to be mindful that they are going to be a lot bigger. And you know, I'm not going to show all of them because it's just going to take too long. But there's some really pretty ones in here. I really like that one. I feel like I've made that one. Like, I'm about positive I have made that one. And I know I gave my aunt some before she passed away. But like I said, I really like it when they show them just in neutral colors because it's easier to see the stitches. And if you're only going to have one picture, you know, it'd be nice if they just did that. But that's the back of it. And like I said, I love this one so much. I think I forgot to say, but it was copyrighted in 2006. Yes. Okay, so the next one that I have is called Annie's Attic, or is from Annie's Attic Crochet, and it's called Heirloom Thread Pot Holders, Designs by Elizabeth Ann White. And some of these has designers listed inside, and some of them don't, if I remember right. And this one is copyrighted in 2006 as well. And this is what it looks like. I do know I was gifted this one, and if I forget to say that I was gifted one, I apologize. But I do remember being gifted this one. And like I said, these are pot holders, but that you can just make a doily out of them. And that is what I did. I did make a, see, I think I made this one right here, I think. But here is like the contents that shows you the different names of them. And I can't really show pictures because they're like right in the middle of the pattern, but the majority of them has a flower in the middle. And there's some that are like a fan shape, you know, because they're meant to be pot holders. Some of them are just granny stitch. You have like a granny square that has the flower in the middle. So like I said, they're all different ones. There's a dress in here. I wish I could show you all of them, but it's so hard to show them. And then there is a stitch guide in the back of this one. But, yeah, there is the majority of them on the back. So that is the different ones in here. And like I said, that one was really fun. And then I feel like Filet Crochet and Doilies kind of go hand in hand because they are made with thread, or Filet Crochet is made with thread as well. And I'm pretty sure I was gifted this one, and it is called Crochet Filet Crochet Afghans in a Day. I don't believe that I could do that in a day, but it does have the chart for the different designs. And I thought I have fun making like small sample pieces of filet crochet, not like ginormous pieces. I don't think that I would filet crochet a whole blanket, but you know, who knows, maybe I will one day. I feel like my tastes change in crochet, and things that I thought that I would never do, I end up doing. But like I said, there are charts in here, and then it actually tells you how to do the pattern. It's all in black and white in this one, and it is from 2004. So there are some of the designs that you get for the filet crochet. And then I also was gifted this one, and it is called Barnyard Nursery Spread, and that is a mouthful. And if I forget to say some of these designers, it's okay. But these are charts for the different animals, and you're supposed to obviously put them together to make like a blanket or something like that, but I thought that it would be fun to do individual squares. I think that would be a lot of fun. But anyway, there's charts in here that you can follow. It tells you about washing and blocking and all that. And this is copyright 2011. And it says visit our website, www.yesterdayses.com, which is right here. So I'm not sure if they sell these or not. But here are some of the other pamphlets that are made by the people that made this booklet. So there's that. And then this one right here, I'm pretty sure I bought this one, but it is called Say It in Filet, and I have used this a million times. Somebody gave me one, Filet Crochet with my last name on it. They were actually, somebody had made it for them, but they made them too, and so they gave me the other one when I was admiring it at their house. It was my husband's cousin, and I said, that's something that I would love to do. And then I found this booklet, and it tells you how to make your name and all that. It has borders that go around them. This is a great guide book, and that's what I use it for. So here is what I made. I hope that's not backwards. I'll try it that way. I think that's right. So KS Mom Crochets, I used that book to make this, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun to do. Like I said, this one is by American School of Needlework. I don't know when it was made. And it was made in 1994. So definitely a great reference for me. Like, I've used it a lot. This next one is a really big book, and it is called Leisure Arts 99 Little Doilies by Patricia Kristoferson. And she makes some gorgeous doilies. And when I first started making doilies, I tried to make, because these are small, like, so they may come out this size, they could come out this size, you know, and number 3 thread. I like making smaller ones because they're easier to put on the rings, you know, because in the thicker thread, they come out just a little bit bigger. But when I tried to follow this years ago, I just couldn't get the hang of it. I could not get the hang of it. And I don't know if it was the one that I was doing. I'm not saying it's not a good book. I just think that I wasn't confident enough with thread to tackle these at the time. So I would like to pull this book out one day and try it again to see if I can understand it. This is from 2001. And this is one of those books where you just have, like, it's number 24. And then to find the picture, you got to go to the middle of the book to find the picture of it. It's just how that a lot of the books were made, I think, because I have a lot of books that are like that. But there are some beautiful ones in here. And like I said, there's 99 in here. So I'm not going to show every single one. But hopefully, you know, you'll get the idea of what they look like. And, I mean, there's some gorgeous ones in here. But some of the stitches she used, I think, threw me off. But some of them look more simple than others. So I think that maybe that's why. I don't know. But like I said, I would like to go back to this one. And it does tell you the finished size and all that with crochet thread and how many yards you would need. So this is this one. And like I said, this is a pretty thick book. I mean, like, compared to this. Like, these ones that I have been showing you are smaller in size. So I really love that one. And this one right here, I just got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It was regular like $9, and I paid $2 something for it. And I've never made anything out of it. It was just one of those where it was so cheap that I couldn't pass it up. I'm not sure what the copyright is on this. 2011. It says 2011 and then it says 2021 too. So I don't know if it's like a reprint of an older book. I don't know. But like there's like a lot of little motifs that you put together to make bigger ones. Some of them are pretty though. I mean, they're all pretty. It's just, I don't know. I just haven't worked out of it. I guess they have them broke up into sections. Like they show one of them in a frame, which I think is pretty. I have done that before. And then here's another one that I got from, that one was an Annie's Crochet, and this one is Leisure Arts. And this one I got from Hobby Lobby too for $2.49. I'm losing stuff. And there's different shaped ones. Like you have a triangle and everything. It shows you how you could put it on a bag if you wanted to. Put garland on a bag. I don't know about that. But there's some like rectangle ones that look more made with thread. There's some really pretty ones in here though. It shows you how to like put them on a chair. And then there's like a sun catcher. Making like a curtain. So this one is pretty neat too. I just haven't worked out of it yet. So there's that one. It's a more updated one. And then the rest of these are all vintage. And they're bigger, so I couldn't fit them in the, like I have these things in my binder that I got from Annie's catalog or Annie's.com or whatever. And these ones are taller, so they won't fit in that. So I just have to keep them kind of in the back. But this one is Leisure Arts Leaflet 2611. And this is also by Terry Kimbrough, which actually I'm doing an Afghan by her right now, which is interesting. So there's the front. There's the back. I'm not going to go in depth with these, but I will tell you the copyright if I can find it. 1994. So this one was made in 94. And it looks like whoever, I didn't buy this. I bought this used. So whoever got it from Hobby Lobby back in the day. This one is another Leisure Arts thread coasters to crochet. And like I said, coaster doily patterns come out a little bit bigger for putting on rings. That's a reason I like having smaller doilies. So like thread coasters to crochet by Leisure Arts, leaflet 2395. 12 designs by that person right there. And they're just cute. And I have made some of these. I think out of both of, I think almost all of these I've made at least one or I've attempted, except for the ones that I got at Hobby Lobby. And this one is copyrighted in 93. So there's that one. And then I have another Leisure Arts leaflet 2874. Big Book of Little Doilies, and this is South Maid, so I guess that's the kind of thread that they used. I'm not sure. 25 designs, it says. So this one's just a little bit thicker. And it, again, has colored pictures in the middle of all the beautiful doilies. Well, of some of them, and then some of them are on the front, not the back. There's none on the back, but here's some other Leisure Art books that they have. And this one was made in 96. So I'd be interested to know if any of you all have ever seen these, if you've used them, if you own them. I think that would be fun to know. Here's another one from 1991, and it is another Leisure Arts leaflet 2043, Antique Doilies, and it's got 8 designs by Lucille Flamme, I think. Some beautiful designs in this one. And I think there's a few in color in the middle too, like absolutely gorgeous. Like I think that's what I love so much about Doilies is just the design work. It's just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. This next one right here is from 1999, and it is Coasters by the Dozen by Patricia Kristoferson. Again, and these are small ones. I think they're just so pretty. And that's all the pictures that you get in some of these is the front and the back. And then you have like your patterns on the inside. And then like I said, some of them have the pictures in the middle too. So here's another one. It's called Leisure Arts Crochet Doilies by Doily Rhodes. And it's called Touched by Nature. Right here. And then here's the back. And this one was from 1998. I know there for a while when I first got into making them, I went on like a big buying spree on these little booklets. They're probably more expensive now than they were when I bought them, but you could get these for a little or nothing on eBay. Well, so there's that. Just a few more. That one has like tulips or something in the middle. That's pretty. Or all around. Anyway, those are really pretty. I don't think I've made any out of that one. And the next one is called A Year of Doilies by C. Strohmeyer. I'm not sure. And I think these are broke up into months. So there's the back side. And this is copyrighted in 91. And again, like I said, with these older ones that you buy secondhand, there could be some writing in them. But I really love it when I see writing. Like this one says 16 inches wide. And evidently they did it because there's an X beside of it. But like this one, you have like the picture at the top and then you goes into your pattern. But like I said, there's one for every single month. Let's see what my birth month is. So this is December's, which is my birth month. So pretty. So like I said, there's one for every month in that one. 3 more to share with you, and then I think that's all of them, if I remembered right. So this one I was gifted a while ago, and I've made quite a few out of this. I know I made that one. I think I made that one. I made the girl, the woman. There's a woman in here. There's so many beautiful ones. And then I just recently made one too. And it's by Leisure Arts, 50 Fabulous Pineapple Crochet Motifs by Jean Linehauser and Ferocia Harold. And this one is from 2010. So I really like this one because in the beginning of it, it has an index with all of the motifs in it. And there's actually 2 other ones that I'm still on the hunt for because I would really like to have them one day. But they're similar to this, but they're not. They're like 50 or something. It's by the same people, I think. And but they're not pineapple, I don't think. But anyway, there is an overview of what's in this one. And these are so much fun. And some of them are, you know, just like images like of different things. But like this little owl, I made that and I put it in a frame and I gave it to my sister and she loved it. She loved it. Okay. And then the next one that I have is Annie's Crochet and is miniature doilies to crochet. And I think I got this one last year. This is like my most recent purchase for a doily book. And this one was from 2018. And they are just tiny ones. And I just love them. So like you could make these coasters or you can put them on the rings like I did or just make them for fun because you feel like it. That's a lot of times that's why I make them. So I haven't worked out of this one, but there's 26 in here. Like I said, these are most of these are made with number 10 thread, but you don't have to use that. Like if you want to make a doily, make it with whatever yarn you want to make it. It's just going to come out bigger. And then the last one that I want to share is definitely probably my favorite purchase that I've ever made for a doily book, and it is Annie's Crochet 101 Doilies. So here is that, and there's the back. And I made a ton of these. And the one thing that I like about this book is that not only does it tell you the size that it will be in number 10 thread, but it also tells you what size it'll be in worsted weight as well. So, like, I think that's a lot of fun. And this one was from 2019. And so, like I said, there's 101 in here, and I have made a ton of them. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I know I've made a lot. And like, it's just fun to look at. Like, they're just like all spread out through here. And there's just some really fun ones to make. So that is all of my doily books and pamphlets. I mean, I've got quite a collection here of them. And, this is something different that I've never done before, like showing you some of my more vintage patterns, like, books that you can't find easily. So I'm not sure if this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, because I do have other stuff that I could share too that are kind of, not doily related, but like, that are older pattern books or older books that you can only like find if you thrift them. So yeah, just let me know if this is something that you enjoyed. Hopefully that it was. And I thank you all for hanging out with me. And until next time, guys, I will see you in another video. Bye.